So, the myth of the rape culture, my breakdown of it coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason, and I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. So, the rape culture is just yet another nonsense point that you hear spewed by the feminists. You know, they always come up with just nonsense on top of nonsense because that's what they do. But anyway, the definition of rape culture, as it's been defined, is a complex set of beliefs that encourages male aggression and supports the violence against women. It is a society where violence is seen as sexy and sexuality is as violence. In a rape culture, women perceive a continuum of theoretical violence that ranges from rape remarks to sexual touching to rape itself. A rape culture condones physical and emotional terrorism against women as the norm. Okay, reading that definition, you have to ask the question, okay, where in society are men encouraged to be sexual violence against women versus women? Where exactly is violence seen as sexy in our society? Right? Where exactly in our society today is terrorism against women condoned? It's not. So obviously this is basically leftist nonsense, feminist nonsense, because you know a man touches a woman and the world come against him. So obviously this is BS. Now, as far as this, you know, the stat that you hear shouted loud and proud by the feminists is this whole, you know, 1 in 4 women on college campuses are raped. Now, this doesn't make any sense at all, because if 25% of females on college campuses are raped, who in their right mind would ever send their daughter to college? I wouldn't send my daughter. But anyway, how did the left come up with this nonsense? The feminists, how did they come up with this nonsense stat? Well, the same way that the left always come up with information. They move the goalposts, change the meaning. Now, we know what the definition of what we would classify as rape, and that is a man violently and forcibly forcing himself on a female sexually. That is what we consider rape. And when he have forcible intercourse with a woman, that would be classified as rape. So how is the feminists move the goalposts? Well, they just add other things to rape, such as inappropriate throat touching, you know, catcalling, calling out the females, right? Or unwanted pursuit of a man. If a man pursues a female that she's not interested in, well, now that's rape too. And now even reverse consent is considered rape. If a woman have consensual sex with a man and the next day she decides, well, she rescinded her consent, well, now they're saying that's rape. Hell, even the feminists are saying all consensual sex is rape again. Now, the only reason why this nonsense persists is because good men and women in society have sat back and did absolutely nothing. And evil will never rest. Evil will never be satisfied. You cannot make an arrangement. You cannot make an agreement with evil, because evil is always going to seek more. Okay, if you draw a line in the sand, if you don't protect that line, evil is going to cross that line. They're going to want to wipe this line out, and you're going to have to be forced to draw another line. So that's why I keep saying that we as men, as society, need to stand up and stop against all this political correctness, because political correctness will be the destruction of a society. Again, that's why I speak against MGTOW, or men going your own way. Instead of going your own way, go to the government and demand rights. But anyway, obviously the rape culture is a complete myth. On top of all the other myths, such as the pay gap nonsense that the leftists keep coming up with. But if we don't stop it, they're going to keep coming up with more, and it never ends. They're going to come up with another subgroup, like the whole trans thing. Don't be surprised if we see another group of victims arrive. But anyway, y'all, this is my view on this whole the rape culture myth. And as always, y'all, until next time.